immediately. He's the man of action.
Abdul's like, I gotta go and greet people.
Yeah.
So have you met Katie with my team?
Actually,
I think you did. You guys met before, yeah?
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
Which direction are we going in?
That's weird.
Come on, bro.
What's up, guys? How long you guys been waiting out here? 2 hours. God damn. Okay. All right.
Coming to Michigan.
Oh my God. All right.
Thank you for coming to the better campus of the two.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. They're still. Okay. All right. I have to pee. That's why I'm running inside.
I don't know where the bathroom is, so that's
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
We'll
Figure it out. I have to go inside. Sorry.
Ooh, it's a little chilly.
It is chilly. You got that nice jacket though.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh damn, we got snacks and everything. Hello. All right. Well, you don't have to come with me. I'm going to the restroom.
Oh.
Race to go in.
All right.
Okay.
Excuse me.
These are some of our VIPs.
Hi.
Hey. The other two went to the restroom. So we'll start photos after that. And go from
Okay.
there.
Oh, we're snapping pics together. Is that what we're gonna be doing?
We're gonna do a photo line real quick,
Okay.
and then maybe a little
Do you want me to just wait here? Where do you want me to go?
Just wait.
Okay.
Or you can wait right out there.
Where do you want to be photographed?
I don't care. I have no idea what my hair looks like right now because I've been wearing this hat the entire time, and I feel like it's probably not great. Actually, you know what? It doesn't look too bad, right? Hat hair, but in like. Can you tell? Can you tell his hat hair, chat?
I think you like it.
Hopefully it's fine. I think it's fine. Oh, Jake Paul did blackface. Nice.
Wow.
Classic.
Like today?
Yeah, he did blackface to portray himself as Drewski. Because why not?
Wow. That is not the same thing.
Well, yeah, still is. I think.
No, I'm saying like when Drewski does whiteface versus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he's that was his counter.
Let me introduce you. Will Lawrence, running for Congress. This
Nice to meet
district.
you.
Son Piker. I feel extraordinarily short in this conversation.
Progressive organizer, co-founder of the Sunrise Movement,
So we got
running
some
against
stuff
two
for you.
carpetbagging
Are you good?
war hawks in this race, and
I know.
pro-Palestine, anti-war, yes to housing and healthcare, no to bonds and billionaires. And you're the man. So thanks for being here. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah?
I don't know if I can give this to you or your guy here, but I'd love to get on the stream sometime. This just lays out why I think this race is worth fighting, worth winning.
All right, absolutely.
But thanks for standing strong, brother. It's been a hell of a couple
You
weeks.
too. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. What are we? So do we take photos?
Let me
or
grab some.
Is that?
And this is Isaac and Ben, who are campaign volunteers. They're big fans of this.
Nice to meet you. That's good. All right.
So, Representative, let me introduce you to Will Lawrence, running for Congress.
I met him already.
Yeah.
I have a memo.
Back when I let you.
You when you left me? Yeah, exactly.
I'm so sorry.
That's why when I saw y'all having this conversation, I was like, I already had it.
Good. I've got it.
All right, we're gonna get started with our first photo, and then people can rotate to the sandwich section. Sound good? Okay. You want to grab in, and
Okay.
do
Alright,
you
so I
want to go
think-
together?
Are we doing singles with everyone, or are we all three of us in the photos with everybody?
I think we should do triples.
I think
Yeah,
we should do
make
triples.
sense. Yeah.
right.
I think we got room.
Lupe's my campaign mom.
Oh,
She's like the Mexican mother I've always wanted.
oh, they're taking care of him.
I have one of those.
Get it now. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take several and amazing. Thank you.
Look this way once. And done.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Lupe. Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah, here you go.
It'll be faster.
Appropriate height.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all. That's like, wow, man.
Okay. Big smile.
Man, summer, you look
Great.
I know. Honestly, I'm used to it.
Amazing. Thank you.
I am what I am.
Take it, brother.
Sorry, we got 6 minutes.
Hi.
Yeah, that's what I say all the time.
Thanks for
You
coming
want me
out.
to hold it?
Here we are.
This is more appropriate.
Hasan, what do you think of Abdul's opponent, Mallory McMorrow, saying that you're like Nick Fuentes?
I think it's a heinous smear. I don't really think McMorrow knows anything about me. Some of the senators, like Elise Slotkin and Cory Booker, have been even more forthcoming about openly not knowing who I am, claiming that they don't know who I am, and admitting that they're just basically delivering talking points that someone else has given them. I don't fault them for it. They're trying to win a race. It is a heinous smear at the end of the day. And it's one that many of these groups actually apply because they can't have a conversation about Israel's influence over American foreign policy on moral terms. So instead of attacking the message, they attack the messenger.
Yeah, what do you think of Alyssa Slotkin joining Bill Maher and saying that that's okay, but not
Yeah, I mean, this double standard is existent in American politics. Islamophobia is oftentimes not considered at all. Bill Maher is not only an Islamophobe, but he's also demonstrated anti-blackness at every turn. But at the end of the day, he is representative of the same forces of politics in this country that are aligned with the establishment goals, and therefore there's never a question about participating on his show. I think the reason why a lot of people are very critical about what I've said and the manufactured outrage is because it's a way to possibly tie up Abdul El-Sayed with radical politics. I don't think any of the politics that we demonstrate are radical at all. I think we're speaking to a lot of people. That's why there's a lot of people out here, a lot of young people, a lot of old people as well, because they're sick and tired of business as usual politics. They want something more. They want more responsive politicians that will say no to endless wars and instead will demand that the wealthiest nation on earth take care of its citizens.
Abdul, are there any views that Hasan holds that you disavow while you're with him right now?
I'm not here to disavow people's views. I'm here to have a conversation about how to get money out of politics, put money back in pockets, and pass Medicare for all. That's the conversation that folks are here to listen to. This whole gotcha game, platform policing, cancel culture, I thought we were over it. I thought we lived through the whole discourse of should have gone on Rogan. And there's a lot that I would look at what Rogan said that I would disavow, and I'd still go on his show. And so I just think that we need to get over this if we're serious about winning elections. At the end of the day, not everybody reads Politico, as much as I know you wish and I wish that they did. Not everybody watches CNN, not everybody watches MS Now or Fox and Friends, which I did this morning, despite the fact that I disagree with them on, almost everything when it comes to this war and the Trump administration. At the end of the day, though, I'm not policing platforms. I'm going on platforms to have conversations about the kind of politics that we want to build. I think Hasan has built painstakingly a platform for folks who feel like they've been locked out of our politics. It's critical that we share conversations with them. You see the kind of excitement that creates, and that's what we're focused on right now.
But do you concede there's a difference between campaigning with him and going on his Twitch stream?
I think that's a very old-fashioned question, frankly. I think at the end of the day, we streamed on the way here, so I was on the stream. We're going to be streaming the entire conversation, and I think the question of, again, you cannot engage with somebody's platform because you might disagree with some of the things that they said. I think that is exactly, that kind of platform policing is exactly why Democrats too often fail to get our message out to everybody. If we believe in our message, then you've got to be willing to take it everywhere. We talked earlier today, Adam, about the role of persuasion in our politics. I think too often Democrats have forgotten how to persuade. And part of that is because too often we don't think our positions are persuasive enough. I think my positions are plenty persuasive. So I'm going to take them everywhere, and I'm going to go have conversations with folks I agree with, folks I disagree with, folks that we share very nothing with. I've done content with food creators and workout creators, but I want to take my message everywhere. And I think Hasan has built an audience around that, and so I'm grateful that he's here with us today to have a conversation to build a room about how we get money out of politics, put money back in pockets, and pass Medicare for all.
Last question, Hasan. What does the 2028 Democrats pushback against you say about their effort to rebuild a big Democratic tent?
I feel like there are a lot of people that are worried that this primary cycle is going to reshape the future of the Democratic Party with a vision that puts people first as opposed to corporate entities and foreign countries' interests first. And there are some people who I think are worried about what that says about their position. We saw with Zohran Mamdani's victory and the response that some in the establishment of the Democratic Party and the forces that they aligned with within the Republican Party, how many hurdles they set up in front of him. And I don't think it was because they were worried that Zohran was going to be unsuccessful. I think they were worried that he would become successful, and we've seen that already. His popularity has grown throughout time because he's demonstrating competent governance and showing the entire country as a national figure that you can really dial in and work for your constituents, the people that elected you, without compromising on your values. And that causes a little bit of tension with politicians that unfortunately don't want to do that. They want to sit around, collect paychecks, get unlimited corporate lobbying money. They want lobbyists to write their legislation for them, and they're calcified in their ways, and they're worried that this would actually cause them to maybe do their job for once. But that's precisely the enmity and anger and resentment that I've seen when I go out to places like Minneapolis, when I go out to No Kings protests. Not only are my fans there, not only are people in my demographic are there, people under the age of 35 that say we want more from the Democrats, we want them to actively fight back against the Trump administration. We want to re-examine our relationship with Israel. There are a lot of older people there as well, wealthy, educated, white women that are over the age of 65 that share that exact same resentment. And these people are not there because they've watched my content. They didn't arrive at these conclusions because they're watching me on Twitch for 8 hours a day. They arrived at those conclusions because the contradictions are worsening, and it's becoming undeniable that a change, a real significant seismic change, is a necessity, so that we can combat the forces of fascism in this country and move America in a positive trajectory for once, because our downfall is imminent, really. I think a lot of people are worried. They want to continue doing business as usual politics, and that's the reason why they're reacting the way that they are.
And I just want to say, I'm going to be the oldest person who is on stage today at 41 years old, right? You've got a politician in Representative Lee who has been leading on these values for 8 years since she's been in public service. And I want to give you a chance to talk a little bit about what it means for us to build a vanguard of a politics that doesn't back down, that fights on its values, that takes on corporate power, that takes on AIPAC, that is willing to speak about the beautiful future we actually really want to build. Because when I think about the kind of senator that I'd like to be, I think about people like you. So I'm grateful that you're here.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. No, I think that right now we're in an incredibly difficult moment. And I think about my life as a representative. I represent 755,000 diverse, different human beings who have a span of values and ideologies, and some of the conversations are tougher than others, and some of the ones we have are right in our alley and right in our comfort zone. Right now, we are in the midst of fascism. We are in it. And I think that for Americans in America, sometimes it's hard to admit that. But the work that we're actually going to have to do to get us out of this moment, to build what comes next, is going to take us having difficult conversations, going to have us going through tension, demonstrating what courage looks like, demonstrating what it means to be an elected official or a candidate who stands for something, who fights for something, who brings in new people. So I'm proud to stand with Abdul today. I'm proud to be here in a swing state, not too dissimilar from my own, to say that we are creating a party in a country that we can be proud of, that we are willing to fight for. And I think that that's worth doing, right? And I think that right now when we have a president who is live tweeting, you know, the most maniacal things, that the attention of the media, that the attention of my own colleagues right now, who, mind you, have not called us back into session, right? I think we need to start talking about that. I think that we need to get very serious about our priorities right now. We have a little bit of time right now. Every single student we talk to may be the difference between whether or not this swing state has a Democrat in the Senate or another rubber stamp for Donald Trump's wars, for his stated genocides, for his unconstitutional power grabs, right? All of those things. It's important that we keep the main thing the main thing. And I want to have an Abdul in office right now who will fight against that, and not another Republican who will continue to allow this, who will continue to turn around, who will act like we don't need to be in session of invoking the 25th Amendment, impeaching him. Right now, let's talk about that.
Thanks all.
Thank you. No problem.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Can you just do one quick question on audio, just unrelated? It's just about Schumer.
Oh, the never-ending show.
Let's do it quickly. And then, are you guys, you're open to CNN?
How often?
Sure, yeah. I'm open to everybody. I don't care. I'll talk to anybody.
Honestly, it doesn't come up that often. More often, people are focused on the structure of our politics that brings corporate money and special interest money
Was it?
into
Well,
race.
it exists unedited on the internet. So.
Yeah. Now we all know the sinister ways in which they edit. No, I'm just kidding.
What I'm getting all the time is, hey, I can't afford
No.
rent.
I'm more worried about my hair and the way it looks. I'm also worried about I didn't prepare a speech. And it's March's fault, Chad. It's March's fault because he was like, you're so much better when you're on it, when you're doing off the top dome. So I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to spit. I'm going to spit. I'm going to talk about unity. I'm going to talk about courage, boldness. I'm going to talk about maintaining revolutionary optimism at a time when there's so much instability and so much pain.
Chat is thanking me right now, I'm sure.
Have you ever prepared a speech? I did. I prepared one at Stanford. And then Mark said it wasn't good.
Snooze fest. No, I'm just kidding.
Mark said it was ass. That's what happened. Do I want to, like, take it off?
Okay,
Put it
great. So
somewhere?
she's bringing it back? I can
Keep it on.
I wait, why?
That's cool.
I'll keep it on for now.
Do you want us to put it in the van while you guys are out there?
Are you wearing Carhartt because you've been inspired by my
I'm sorry.
He's in the Midwest. I mean, he's
That's
like
crazy. No, I
know
love
Carhartt's in Michigan, Dearborn.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what the fact is.
I love Carhartt. It's the most like reliable gear that you can wear. I've been wearing Carhartt. Also, otherwise they're like socialist but wealthy. No, I'm kidding.
So hot. Well, just so you guys know.
Yeah,
It's
wealthy
like so
socialist. Even when we went to Cuba, that's what they were saying. They're like, look at all of his clothes. Like,
So I caught that one.
that's so crazy. It's like.
Socialism means naked.
Yeah. You know what's really funny? No, you know what I love? You know what I loved about that?
Where are your rags?
Washington Post opinion made a video about that, and I was like, "You're owned by Jeff Bezos. What are you talking about? Like, you're about to be fired by Jeff Bezos, one of the wealthiest people on the planet."
The car warm?
All right, I'm gonna. Who do I give this to now?
I'll take it to the van.
Okay, thank you so much. I had to button it up a little bit, both with my speech and also with the optics.
What time are you speaking?
We're going to do CBS
30
instead.
minutes.
Yeah.
CBS, okay?
Yeah. I don't care. I told you I'll do it.
My favorite was he was like,
Okay. We condemn him.
I immediately was like,
Don't
oh
freak
my
out.
god.
I just like that's one super
Like with the old question.
Yeah.
Like don't.
It's just like, it's also, I mean, you brought this up in your video too, where it's like, you talk 10 hours a day, in 10-second increments, you're gonna find something.
yes.
You're gonna find something that, like, is questionable.
You know, I've known ever since I ran for office, everything I use can be clipped against me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it's a hard way to live your life that way. You know what I mean? And
That's
like,
why he's not a politician.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like,
not.
honestly.
But also, like, the time is very different now for a new kind of politician anyway. We are unironically imposing this like restriction on ourselves because that is how normal people speak.
Also,
Like, I know
Donald
we have
Trump
to be buttoned up, but
like
Donald Trump's president.
bro, like I mean, like the end of perfectly inoffensive politics.
Yeah.
Should have been the first time Donald Trump got elected president. You're like, all right, so
And for the record, what matters most, I think, is your principles, your
yes,
values.
what are
and
you
not
actually
like-
about?
I'm very offended by the things we do every day.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I'm offended by it. Like, I'm offended by the policy that comes out of Washington.
And it's all like this stupid messaging stuff.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm offended by the
Are
record.
folks
Yeah.
that with audio?
I'm harmed by the policy.
Yeah. No, it's a twofer for Trump. It's both bad policy and then also horrible rhetoric
Oh, that
as
little one you
well.
have is not?
This one is the one that you always give me. I don't know what this is for.
I don't know what that one's for. CNN.
This is CNN.
Yeah. Is that good there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The track.
No, I actually just said that. I love the name.
Where's your
I'm
name?
into it. She
Yeah.
never got me a name.
Pick it up.
You never got him.
It's crazy. You know, staff. I get it.
It's messed up.
Crazy.
I got you.
I
got you. Do your job.
Yeah, I'm small bad man. I'm sorry.
It's like the people who ask you how come your clothes were too nice today in Cuba.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys. He was one of the guys asking.
It was me?
Yeah, he was tweeting from a sock account like, "Yo, this motherfucker has a nice ass.
Can we do one more
some
picture,
nice
guys?
ass glasses."
So we have our
Oh, my bad.
College Chums advisor here. So we're gonna grab a quick photo.
Please, please. Stop it. Stop. You're triggering me.
Sorry.
I'm Summer. It's very nice to meet you. And so we're in the thing.
The red was the center.
Oh, here, we come on.
Ariel Center. Okay.
You want to have them both and say if we do strong.
Are you taking a picture?
I've been looking at all of them.
There
Yeah.
you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Listen.
I just want her to have the.
You got options now.
I was like, is that her real phone? I was like, let's move to her
We
phone
get
over.
options. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Did you hear where dinner is?
I didn't read it.
I thought you would enjoy that. Of course. I haven't hyped it up.
There's a lot of green artifacting apparently taking place.
Because the reception in here is dog water.
Oh, okay. It's on schedule for 4:50. He speaks right after the student speaker. Summer Lee will speak after him. Okay.
Do we have some new folks coming? Zingerman's team. I love them. They're great.
Yeah, there's like no reception. We're like in a bunker.
Okay. I mean, there's a little bit of green artifacting, but it's like overall fine, right?
I can't tell. My phone doesn't work.
Chad, is it really bad?
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Chad, is it really bad?
So we have CBS. It's gonna do.
I'm trying to. There's very little internet in here. We could use the college internet.
I looked, there's any Wi-Fi.
Yeah, from Pittsburgh.
There's no Wi-Fi
I
available.
don't see a single network.
College campus. No, there is. Is MSU Net? Yes.
We're pushing start time back a little bit, and there's 2 Michigan reporters. I'd love for y'all to listen to us.
We know we're gonna have
Where does student report?
What the heliante?
Okay. I feel like
Yeah, we're
Leah,
gonna try to get one.
like she's a doppelganger of Leah.
I see it. I see
Definitely.
it. I see it.
Well, it'll be difficult though with the capture.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I haven't got back. Entry point, like you have to agree. That's hard on TVU, right?
Yeah.
No, we gotta.
This is actually an audition.
I know.
Anyway, anything new happening, Chad, that I need to know of? Keep me updated on the situation monitoring as we're here getting ready for speeches. You have hat hair in the back?
That'd be fun if you started your speech.
We're gonna bring Andy back. We could have you guys back.
Hi, how are you?
After you guys, I think you're not off the hook yet, man.
Thank you for
How are you having a good time?
Is it just us, or is it just Abdul?
Actually, the whole works.
If you want to, are you?
You're like the whole team.
There's 2 mics, but 2 mics.
I'm gonna wait and see. It looks like I asked
I
them to do
have
it
this
too.
one,
So.
so I. Okay, yeah.
Or do you just want Abdul, or you?
Do you want everybody, or do you want just Abdul?
If you all would love to participate, we'll take whoever.
If they would love
She
to
said we'll take
participate.
Watch it, you're in.
Coach, you got this here. Ready to go.
Like if it's any lower than would love, then just
If you really like it, get out of here.
You're like, I'm okay with it. Okay, great. That would be great.
All right, you guys want
I'm in my favorite
I saw her
recording cast.
I saw her reposition the camera when she said I'd be down to do it.
Can you check if I still have
Yeah, that camera's
charging?
too. I'm way too short for that camera.
92%.
Definitely not for me, man.
Is it connected?
I'm a tall 5'8".
Is it connected though?
Do you know how many people come up to me and be like, you know?
I thought she'd be taller.
Exactly. Like, you're a lot. I don't know how to say this.
91% is no longer charging.
I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Swap it? Oh
Stand right
shit.
there.
I'll swap it. Easy though.
It's like this man's a giant.
I'll swap it.
I'm 6'3".
Oh, okay.
Personally.
That's what we tell people.
My personality is 6'5".
Oh my gosh, she says the same thing.
I'm gonna ask someone to do
USB-C
Someone said
charger.
she has a 6'5" energy. That's
There
her.
it is.
That's her phrase.
Yeah, and just throw it on there.
That's not what you see. It's not.
Does anyone in any of the teams have a USB-C charger that we can put to a wall mount somewhere?
Certainly.
It's an iPhone charger.
I know. Yeah, I actually do in the car. Like
It would thank you forever.
It has to be connected to a
Oh,
wall
Brian.
mount.
Brian's got you. Brian, you got it.
okay,
I
cool.
like the black on black, man. Thank you. You stole my fundraising look. I like it. I like you do it a lot better than me. You're like very Gen Z about it. Very like millennial about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
That goes to Brian on my team here.
Perfect. And apparently our bit rate keeps dropping. I'm gonna try moving to that side.
Alright, yeah.
Anyone
Sorry,
else want to
I got it passed
Okay,
through.
yeah, no, you're good.
Excuse me, sorry.
You guys get to see how the sausage is made.
All right,
Like
there you go,
this?
both of us.
Oh,
This guy's taking notes. He's about to bust. He's gonna do all of it.
Let me just adjust real quick.
Not getting it?
Okay, there we go. You have you both in frame.
You're like a one-woman show. I'm just very impressive.
Thank you.
Like I was just like really like balancing the thing. You got the mic. Really just
All
inspiring.
right. Thank you very much. Well, thank you both very much for being here and for having me. I would love to know, I'm from DC, have been monitoring Twitter for the majority of the week. There's been a lot of controversy about this event, and I'm just curious, from YouTube, what is your reaction to that controversy? Do you think it's overblown coming from Washington, or what have you been hearing from the people that you're speaking to
The
here?
President of the United States just tweeted about wanting to do a genocide in Iran. And the fact that this is the controversy to me says everything we need to know about what DC focuses on. I don't pay much attention to DC. I pay attention to Michigan because I'm running for Senate in Michigan. And here in Michigan, people can't afford their health care. Here in Michigan, people can't afford to fill up a tank because of the war that's being fought out of DC. And meanwhile, half the stuff the president is tweeting about, when he's not tweeting about his genocidal fantasies in Iran, he's tweeting about the drapes in a building. And so at the end of the day, I just don't take my cues from there. We're focused on reaching out to people who feel locked out of our politics because they cannot afford the basic means of a dignified life. And that's what we're focused on here. That's what these events are about. And we're excited to be able to take that message out to folks across our state. So.
I think that people should probably keep their eyes on the ball and focus on things that are world-changing events that are imminent right now. We already have a global energy crisis. There's very little attention on that, and it's born out of the appetite that this administration has to do unlimited death and destruction campaigns overseas that are costly for the voters, that are deadly for the people that happen to be under those bombs. That's what people should be focusing on, and they should be creating a robust line of defense because that's what the situation requires right now. These are endless distractions, and the reality of the matter is most people that I encounter out in the real world don't care about this stuff at all. They never come up and say, hey, I can't believe you said this controversial thing that I saw that's 10 seconds long. They are at most supportive, if they even bring it up at all.
And you went there before I could. The president put out a Truth Social this morning that I think some found alarming about, an end of a civilization. What was your gut reaction to seeing that post this morning?
I'll be honest with you, I have kids. I thought about my kids. You imagine talking with that kind of language about people's kids? I mean, that's where I went. So 93 million people, talking about maybe 30% of them under 18. You're talking about 30 million people that he is perfectly okay talking about wiping off the face of the earth in my name, in your name, in all of our name. That's where my mind went. And I think we have a responsibility to stand up against that, condemn that in all possible terms, and to make sure that our government doesn't get weaponized to take us into a war we can't extract ourselves from, that is burning and torching our tax dollars to raise our gas prices to destroy other people. That is not what my vision for a beautiful America is. My vision for a beautiful America is one where people get health care, where you don't have to worry about the quality of schools you send your kids to, where you can work the same job tomorrow you worked yesterday. That's what he said he was going to do. And he's just gotten us into, 3 wars since the year started alone, talking about blowing up people's children. It's disgusting.
It's fascist. It's exterminationist. It's unfortunately where we're at in American politics right now. And unfortunately, it's unrestrained. We need to use every single pressure valve that we can, every single hurdle that we can throw in the direction of this administration. Otherwise, we will be remembered in the dustbin of history in the way that Adolf Hitler was, in the way that other tyrants, brutal tyrants were.
What do you mean by that? What is the response that you think Democrats or the progressives need to have in this moment?
It's like everybody. I mean, like, my guy's tweeting about genocide.
Yeah.
They're like, it is not a, I think we sometimes think about our politics through the lens of, what is the politically right thing to do. Like, as a human, you should have a particular gut reaction to somebody talking about killing 93 million people. And I think in politics, people want to know that their representatives care on a human level. So I think everybody, and to me, if this is not a crucible for Republicans, you're going to go along with this too. He's talking about, 93 million people? People were more offended that he dropped an F-bomb on Easter than they are about the fact that he talked about genocide of 93 million people, right? I don't care what you think about Iran. I don't care what you think about Iranians. They're human beings. So you're talking about wiping a whole civilization away. Why? Because you got into a war you never should have got us into, and now you're stuck in a quagmire, and the best thing you can do is rattle your saber? It's bullshit. I mean, we just need to get past this question of what is the right political thing to say, and get to a question of what is the right human thing to feel? What do we want as a society to be like? And I don't want to live in a society where people are telling us that somehow this is just a political football. I want to live in a society where we embrace one another's humanity and the humanity of other people, and that guides our engagement with politics. So meanwhile, people in our own country, there are people who are going to die today because they didn't get the health care they needed. There are kids who are going to go to school in a school where they're going to freeze because the heater doesn't work. There are people who are going to get fired today from jobs that should have existed. That's our country. And my guy wants to talk about wiping 93 million people off the face of the map.
And, my last question is, you're here doing these events on college campuses. What are you hearing from young people that is not registering with Democratic Party leadership? Or what are you just hearing in general from them that you are relating to and getting on their level here?
So I'll let Hasan speak to this, because he spends 8 hours a day, famously, Twitch streaming to them. I will tell you this, though. There's a weird thing about getting old. I'm not young anymore, but I'm also not old. And I'm in this position now to have reflected on what it was like to be in my 20s. And I remember being in my 20s and being so excited about the election of Barack Obama and the future that we could live in. If you're in your 20s today, all you've known is a world in which big banks got away with a financial crisis that they created that probably cost you or a neighbor your home. You know a world where big tech has, used their machines to siphon off your eyeballs and eardrums. You know a world where Donald Trump has been a fixture of our politics. You know a world in which all we've done is fight wars that we didn't need to fight. That's what it feels like to be young. And honestly, what I'm hearing from folks is that nihilism that is well born out of public policy that we've created in this country. And what I'm trying to do is have a conversation about what does it look like to actually show up for each other in a time where everyone tells you that it's futile. That daring, that willingness to do the thing that everybody tells you is futile, that your politics have told you is futile, that's the kind of righteous action that we need right now. That's what this campaign is built of. So I can't promise anybody any victory. What I can promise you is failure if we don't try. And so our job is to put ourselves into a future that we want to build, put everything of ourselves there. And sometimes you play righteous defense, but sometimes you can actually win. And that's why I want to have these conversations. I go everywhere, talk to everybody. I started my day talking to Fox and Friends, right? Which is not known for having a young audience. But there are a lot of people on that set of channels that feel left out because MAGA tricked them into yet another forever war. And I'm really excited to be able to have this conversation here because I know young people deserve a lot better than the politics they've been getting. Now, Hasan, I know you talk to young folks all day, every day. So what are you hearing?
I mean, it's exactly what you just pointed out. People want more responsive politics. They want to end to the forever wars. As a matter of fact, I think Donald Trump was able to dupe a lot of young people, specifically young men, with his message, with his lies, really. And a lot of people are feeling frustrated. There's definitely a lot of young men who feel like they were duped, taken advantage of. And I hope that the Democrats can be a little bit more responsive and a little bit more responsible to their needs. They have a massive affordability crisis. There's a lack of hope for a better future right now. And it's a cancerous attitude that we unfortunately have. And one of the two parties has to address it. I hope the Democrats can learn from candidates like Abdul and the message that they're presenting and be bold and not shy away because they're worried about corporate donations or they're worried about what lobbyists might think. They're worried about the pressure campaign that they might face, and instead be more responsive to the needs of their base and actually represent their interests rather than the interests of corporations and the super wealthy. That is the overwhelming message. It's one that Bernie Sanders very clearly was able to tap into. It's this anxiety that the youth felt, and they were totally right on it. And I think I just want our representatives to represent us and represent the youth. They are poorer on average. They feel the economic forces a lot more than well-to-do voters do, and unfortunately, they get sidecast in this conversation quite a bit.
Yeah, we gotta stop pretending jadedness is seriousness. Yeah. And I think young people deserve a lot better than that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much. Pleasure to see you again. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
In about 10 minutes, we're going to knock out a few more interviews if that's okay. That way we can keep this film shorter.
Ooh, okay. We'll take a drink.
Okay.
I'm good.
That's great.
I have not been able to check Twitch once, so I have no idea.
No, it's working. They're watching.
Can you make sure the HDMI is secure
I've
here?
literally been on something one time.
I lose track of lines.
No worries.
It's so
I don't forget faces. So I mentioned before,
Maybe
but
it's not
You don't have to embarrass me.
It's still not charging for some reason.
No, I already had coffee.
Faces and names
That one wasn't charged fully either. Oh,
It's over. That's
There's
joke.
reason
I got you.
Yeah, hopefully.
You think that's gonna help?
Sorry.
We have a.
Well, that one's working on that one.
Do we have another USB-C charger?
Hi guys, how are you?
She's ready. We can actually.
Wow, legend.
Thank you so much.
And in the meantime, I'll swap to the other one.
God damn it, this is why I said we need
The wall charger? Yeah. It's okay, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
the other one we can potentially hurry up and when we head back. All we need to do is like make it through this.
We will.
Sorry, our stick might kind of hit the dust.
We're going to do about 4 minutes if possible.
Okay. Here you go, plug that in.
Oh, this is not a USB-C charger. It's not a USB-C charger, it's a USB charger. Do we have a USB-C one? It's lightning.
I got one of them. We're going to get it from the car.
Yeah, definitely need it, yeah. We need this.
You got one?
Of course.
USB-C.
Universal charger?
Yeah, but it's fine.
You know what? In my jacket. You need it in the car.
No, we need it. We need to plug it to a wall.
Portable would work though.
I have like a laptop.
Wait, do you just have block?
No, we need a charger. The USB-C cord.
Wait. See what the other end is.
See what the other end is? The old one?
No, it's the old one.
Damn. Okay. I'll go get it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, it's charging now.
I'm just so grateful to go to all of these.
And the camera battery is fine for now. So
What?
it's charging right now.
You have extra spare batteries, right?
I do not.
You don't have the camera spare battery?
No, but it'll last a while. We'll make it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have them in my backpack, but I didn't think we'd need it.
by the Trump campaign.
We will make it. You're not.
You told us that we were going to have a more affordable life. You told us that we were forever. Yo, you told us.
I don't know.
Best word of the stand for the or for the signal.
What?
I don't know where to stand best for the signals. I can't check my phone.
And that's just.
Okay. Yeah. Did you log into the regular internet? Because if you log into the regular internet, it'll help you.
It didn't show up.
Bit rate a bit low. It's gonna be low, chatters.
So before they thought they were getting somebody who was going to stand up to the system. Turns out
No,
he was the worst manifestation of the worst.
Yeah, it's true. You don't.
What is your reaction to what President Trump said earlier today? Some very aggressive statements toward Iran and some pretty big threats.
It was not just aggressive statements, it was genocidal. Talking about wiping out 93 million people. I'm a father of two
Oop,
daughters.
it's green.
I got one.
Glorping.
There are 30 million that didn't hear him. He's talking about killing all of them. That is unacceptable. It is wrong. It's disgusting. And the idea that we talk about this politically and don't talk about it in human terms is part of the problem. We got to talk about the humanity of this. That should never be such
You had a USB regular lightning cable. I'm gonna give it back
I
to
want
you.
people to understand that there's a
Oh, you're
different way, right? I know that most folks who watch Fox probably don't support me, but I also know that some of them might. And my job is to go everywhere and talk to everybody about an alternative to Trump and Trumpism, an alternative to this kind of genocidal ideology that gets us into wars without thinking about what happens next. That is spiking our gas prices, that is cratering our ability to afford our lives, that is taking us further away from being able to afford a dignified life. So I'm focused on making sure we take our message everywhere and talk to everyone. That's part of what we're trying to do here.
Right. Last question then. What message do you hope you can send tonight?
We can build a beautiful future if we do it together.
And then once we're in the car, just plug it in.
I appreciate it. As always, thanks for the time. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. You have our contact information.
Yes, perfect.
All right.
You got it?
We're going to do one more slide, Ben and Craig, please.
Thank
Ben and
you.
Craig. Talking about Craig Moggs?
I'm sorry.
We got Ben and Craig.
Ben and Craig. Ben! Yo! Roth Reporter, how are you, man? Wait, Ben, Craig, Ben Solis. All my favorites are here. Ben, Craig, Roth the Reporter. Yo, look at this.
How are you feeling?
How you doing, man? I'm good. I'm like, you're
The space is very tight, chat. I only have reception over here for the backpacks. That's why I'm standing over here awkwardly and not following Hasan, who is in the dead zone. He's in the sunken place. Oh, thanks. The fan gave it to us. March. Pleasure to meet you. Shout out to the fan who gave us the Luigi. Where we got the Luigi? I don't know why I'm asking you. I can't read chat at all.
Do you know how Will, I guess, try and get in touch with some? Because Will's running for Congress here in this district.
If you go on his Twitter, there's a link for his management's email. If you just send it there, they field everything.
Politics condemnation.
I'm trying to open your chat. I'm trying. It's not working.
At the end of the day, I am keeping my family. It's locked out for various stuff. Right, so I'm talking to everybody. I know there are probably not that many people
I can't move from the spot.
who agree with me on this, but I think there are.
We'll just film from out here.
I'm going everywhere talking to everybody because I know I got a message.
A new Pew poll just came out while we were live.
A politics that is not more focused.
60% of Americans have a negative opinion of Israel. Just 37% have a favorable view of Israel. 80% of Democrats, 41% of Republicans have a negative view. Among ages 14 to 49, 84% of Democrats. And among ages 14 to 49, 57, majority of Republicans have a negative view of Israel. And there's still this conversation, this back and forth taking place. I think it's disrespectful to people's. It's unbelievable. It's disrespectful to the intelligence. It's insulting to the intelligence of people that this conversation, this like media cycle that's like played itself out in the way that it did. And I think it's outright dangerous.
As they express their frustration,
It's outright dangerous that people are still coming after someone like myself who actively tries to combat and push back against anti-Semitism while being an avowed anti-Zionist.
And I'll also tell you this, I started writing on Fox and Friends, right? So I'm not just talking to young people, I've been talking to young people here. But I've been to 90 different cities, 300 public events. I don't know, somebody was celebrating 17 events. I was like, 17, I did that in the first 3 months. So, make no mistake, we go here. We go here in a big way. We go everywhere in a big way. We get 150 people in Clare, Michigan.
Bro, it's crazy. So many of these like do-nothing influencers on the timeline are like, man, this is all the people's fault. This is the people's fault for Kamala not being responsive to the needs of the population. Making it seem like I said Kamala Harris would be worse than Trump or just like Trump. On Israel, yes. But Kamala Harris herself should have never advocated to wage war against Iran, which she did. She never should have came out and said, we want to have the most lethal military. My criticism against Kamala Harris was that she wasn't representing successfully what the party's base demanded. And yet there's still people that are fucking yelling at me. Goddamn influencer. Unbelievably unproductive people. These are the people that see the world falling apart and they think to themselves, how can I make this about a fucking Twitch streamer that I hate? Please, I urge, not you guys in here are obviously aware of the situation, but I urge people, when you see stuff like this, just, tell them, dude, lock the fuck in.
I think they're looking for folks who are serious about what they want to do and not just picking and plotting different positions because they feel like they look nice, but instead have been about it. I've been consistent since when you covered me then. I was saying the same stuff then as this. I'm saying no. And that consistency matters for something in our politics because it's so rare.
Like 1 or 2.
And then the other part of it is that I just think that, I've changed. I've grown up, had kids, it's teaching a lot about life. I was so
Where are you coming from? You're going to U of M, but where were you before this?
That I forgot that really
I came from LA.
I want you to believe that we can have healthcare. I believe we can have healthcare. The only way we
Did you think it was going to go like this when Abdul invited you out for these events?
So I'm trying to build.
No, I didn't think there'd be any like friction at all. I was actually shocked. I also didn't realize that like stumping is different than just like him appearing on my stream or me fundraising for him. I've done that plenty of times.
I don't know. For me, the only
so I didn't realize that there was a big difference for stumping, I guess.
According to someone, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think most people care.
What's the program today? Are you guys doing like a Q&A or just like giving speeches?
No, I think we're just giving speeches.
What happens on election day is a function of that.
You're all sitting around and talking, or like you all
I don't know. We're about to find out.
At the end of the day, the choices that she's made in her campaign, I think.
What did you do that PV stream last week? They were pushing Discord to the max.
And that's her decision to make.
Yeah, that was interesting. I had no opinions on it whatsoever.
Whatever million, man.
Do you want to,
Sure. You guys have, if you guys have questions.
Yeah, definitely. The Republican in this race, Mike Rogers, was doing some media earlier today, and he said that the fact that Abdul's doing this event with you is disqualifying. Do you want to respond to that?
I mean, he's a Republican, so that's automatically disqualifying, especially in a state like Michigan. I mean, if you got a rubber stamp for Donald Trump's agenda, I think the people of Michigan are already very aware that it hasn't been beneficial for them at all. So any vote in that direction is going to be devastating. Any Republican anywhere is going to be devastating. That's my principle. So,
Hasan, a not insignificant portion of the Democratic Party condemned this campaign stop over a period of weeks. And these are the same people who in 2024 said, we need to get out there and we need to start listening to new voices. You're one of those new voices. And it seems that they're kind of repeating a costly mistake here. Do you agree that by shutting people like you out of the conversation, they are going to shoot themselves in the foot again, much like they did in elections past?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a self-serving conversation for me. I don't necessarily care to stump with candidates at all. I mean, I trust Abdul. I think he's a real fighter. He's what the moment needs, and that's why I said yes to coming on board. I've done many events with him already on my stream, but the reason why I think a lot of Democrats are upset with this is because they've been told to be upset with this. I mean, people like Elise Slotkin and Cory Booker have openly admitted that they don't even know who I am, and yet they have such strong opinions, apparently. They were very forthcoming about that. And I feel like that's exactly what's wrong with politics nowadays, where politicians should not simply be mouthpieces for this eclectic group of corporate donors and corporate interests. They should make up their own minds. They're adults, they're very intelligent people, they should be critical thinkers, and they should recognize that they have to represent the interests of the population and not foreign lobbies or corporate donors. This is a major problem at the heart of the Democratic Party, and I think it's a fatal problem for American democracy. Someone has to fight back against the Republican forces here, and the expectation right now in our current duopoly is that someone is the Democratic Party. And it's unbelievable that they still are trying to lean into harm reduction narratives and business as usual politics at a time when people are very loudly demanding change. Perhaps that's the reason why, even though it's the opposition party, the Democrats are not all that popular as a national party, and that's because we have weak leadership and we haven't mounted a strong enough opposition. It's precisely the reason why I'm happy to campaign alongside Abdul, because he's a real fighter. He's not going to back down. He understands that voters aren't stupid, right? If you're honest with people, if you tell them you represent their values, you represent their interests, you're going to fight for them, they're going to vote for you.
I got another one.
We got a wrap.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
sounds good.
Thank
No worries.
you.
Thanks, Roxy.
Yep,
Thank you,
thanks.
guys.
Yep.
Nice to meet you guys.
We're gonna get started in just a second.
Okay.
You need anything? Water?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, Trent.
What's going on? Nice to meet you. What's going on? Nice to meet you. What?
What are you gonna say?
No. I'm just gonna get up there and yap, dude. That's what I'm gonna do. I never stop, so it won't be that difficult, I assume.
It's only 10 minutes.
What?
It's only 10 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 5.
Right here with the speakers, if you're down.
They're gonna go through what?
Logistics.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's like, right?
She runs a tight ship.
My favorite. Logistics.
We'll have Nate sitting down at the front, right in front of you with the a clock. Josh, you have 5 minutes. Congresswoman, you have 10 minutes. Hasan, you have 10 minutes. I will give you a 1-minute cue when you have 1 minute left from the top. I'll be at the top. Nate will be at the very bottom. When you have 1 minute left, when I give that 1 minute cue, I'm going to come to the door and cue the next person up. And when it's about 30 seconds left, I want you to walk down to the front so our introducer can introduce you all and then walk right up. Does that sound good to everybody? Yeah. Cool. Any questions?
Are they sitting in the front?
Yes. Oh, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Once you speak, if you could sit down at the front, there's a reserved seat up there for you.
Okay, before you speak, you're
hanging out back here.
Back here.
Yeah.
Is there overflow?
Not at this point. Okay. We have about 20 more people in line. I would like to get started in about 2 minutes. I'm going to go check on the line, then we'll go queue the front, and I'll come back here and be good to go.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I was going to take the seat. Okay. I asked her your dad.
Yeah, you can set up.
Dad has a seat reserved for me. I will say, I was planning on going on stage.
I see that.
Yeah. We can do that.
I can also be down low and then like.
I think down low is fine. We can get up. What's up? Yeah, of course. All right.
Yes.
Let's do both.
Yeah.
Sorry, she's taking a better one.
I'll get the walkout and then I'll walk down.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then what I was planning on is maybe not even filming, like coming back out here. And then, yeah. After I'm done with my speech, we're gonna come out here. We'll be out here. We'll wait it out instead of filming everything. We'll film all the speeches in Michigan.
What do you mean? So
we're gonna, because we're live streaming, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I was thinking we could. I guess there's going to be time between the 2 stops, right? I'm trying to figure out what we have. talk about what's going on. But I guess we can film everyone's speeches.
I think we should come here and talk about it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go into the agreement after he's done speaking.
And just be here.
If that's okay.
During Abdul's speech.
Yeah. And then film one of the speeches. So we'll film University of Michigan.
Okay. And then after, so.
Or if you want to tell me what time he'll speak, I can come
Any
back
coffee recommendations? Teams up.
I would honestly recommend.
Actually, we need like ratchet music.
I'm trying to think. Okay.
That's already.
How much time do you want?
What do you mean? Oh, I was just going to do the speech and then wait it out. And the periods of time that we have, I could just be out here.
Yeah, that's
potentially.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you. That's fine. Oh wait, whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, I should probably we should probably film it because I need to sit there. It's inappropriate if I walk away while they're speaking.
Then
It's messed up.
Question is,
Yes.
where should I be?
There should be a seat for you as well.
Okay, okay, perfect.
Let me double check though before it started. And then after everyone wraps speaking, we're gonna take a bigger group of press for a shorter amount of time. It includes Fox News and the Free Beacon. So if you want to do it, we'll do it.
Is there a middle walk-in lane?
I'm sorry.
Is there a middle lane to walk in?
So I have barely in that room, but I can check.
Yeah, check it, 'cause I might make that.
Okay, and then do you want to? I think Hasan might have had a question about logistics.
No, it's fine. We'll just film everything, and then after Abdul's speech is done, there's other stuff going on, right? Is there like a?
You'll have a car ride back.
Oh, okay. Then
Are we not doing the? We're not doing.
We're gonna do that quick scrum with Fox and Free Beacon and those folks. But then you'll have an hour.
Did you separate like the bogeys from everyone else?
I mean, that's kind of shit.
Here's my pleasure. He's holding on to. Oh my goodness.
Stay there.
We won't tell him.
Let's check on those.
See the juice. You guys charge up?
Probably some progress being made.
I don't think so.
We'll make it work.
What's up, man? Sure.
Oh my god.
My brother Marcus is your guy.
Nice to meet you.
Salaam alaikum.
Salam.
I have
Bye guys, see you over there.
So jealous.
Sorry, chat. I'm just checking this. We'll be fine. We're chill. Hasan's. That's already at 2 out of 4 bars. We're chilling.
Thank you so much. Even watching.
You alright? You need some food or drink?
Wow.
I'm on the job right now.
Whatever I can do for you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
What was your name again?
March. Nice to meet you.
I like your pants, man.
Thanks. Appreciate that. What's he doing? He's still taking photos over here.
Of our heritage, where our kids from savage and embarrassed, but they want to
Thank you for coming.
Good crowd out there.
People's fans. Okay. Here I'll stand on this side so it's like the light is not blasting in your face. Or blasting in my face.
It's a good call.
Boomies.
Also, I just went to 2 bars. We're chilling.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is working.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're fucking
Nice.
By the time we're out of here, it'll be up to me.
All right, good. Check W, don't worry about it, Hasan. Per Barack Ravid, President has been briefed on 2-week extension request from Pakistan and will issue a response soon. See, that's the type of Barack Unit 8200 Ravid reporting I do like. Hopefully that's not a situation where they're, trying to dupe people.
I don't like not being able to read chat, man. That's so annoying.
That's cool. I can.
God damn it.
How we feeling, chat?
Alright, so I'm gonna walk up with you, get the walk-up shot, and then walk down and get a shot.
Okay. Okay. It's a fake out to get the people out of the power plant? I mean, I don't think they care one way or another how many people they kill, especially considering.
I think so. Good luck.
Okay.
Thank you, Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your hand. Please give it up for Twitch streamer and political commentator, Hasan.
As is custom, I of course did not prepare a speech for this event, so I apologize ahead of time, but it is my great honor to be standing alongside incredible candidates and incredible politicians like Abdul El-Sayed and Summer Lee on this glorious, beautiful day in Michigan. Seems contrary to what a lot of my naysayers have been focused on for the past 3 weeks of Donald Trump's insane ramblings and bombing campaigns, this event has not been canceled at all. And I want to talk about that a little bit, because this morning, Donald Trump, the fascist tyrant himself, came out and said unbelievably violent things. He talked about genociding an entire population. And he was so callous and so careless with the words that he was using. But even worse, for the past 38 days now, he's also been unbelievably violent. And a lot of prominent Democrats spent the last 2 weeks, instead of developing the appropriate response to Donald Trump's mania, chose to repeat what corporate donors and foreign lobbyists and big donors had told themselves, including, but not limited to, Abdul El-Sayed's opponents, Mallory McMorrow and Haley Stevens. And that's exactly what's wrong with politics in this day and age, and that's precisely the reason why all of you came in and wanted to hear responsive politics and responsive politicians speak for once. Politicians that put your interests above the interests of corporate donations. Politicians that are bold. Politicians that are fighters, that will represent your interests rather than the interests of faceless, lifeless corporations that pollute our waters, that consistently extract all of the value that you put out. A lot of these college campus stops that I do, people constantly ask me, Hasan, everything is so chaotic right now. How do you pay attention to what's going on? And how do you not feel so nihilistic? Especially because in the current duopoly that we have, one party is obviously representing tyranny. We know that. right? They're the fascist Republican Party. And the other party is supposed to be a counterbalance, a force against the awful politics, the repulsive, morally repugnant politics that Republicans represent. And yet the Democrats are out of touch, so how do you not feel nihilistic? And I tell them, you have to hold on to little positive changes that you make both in your life that will have reverberating outcomes that will lead to a sea change. That positive change could potentially be playing a formative role in electing someone like Zohran Mamdani in New York. Have you guys heard of that guy? The positive change in your life could be convincing one of your parents, one of your boomer parents that might have had a lifetime of propaganda incepted into their consciousness and have a totally ridiculous view about the relationship that we have with the state of Israel. Making that change, as many of you have, going out and protesting and demanding that change take place, has actually led to a sea change in attitude. And that's precisely the reason why, when a lot of people reach out to me over the course of the last 2 weeks and they said, hey man, I'm really sorry that this is happening. I hope, you get through it. I told them, fuck them. For the last 2.5 years, they smeared people like myself and people like yourselves and said that we were radical, said that we were wrong. And yet, we persevered and we understood the violence that was taking place. It was not that big of a sacrifice, especially in comparison to the sacrifice the Palestinian people had. And the smear campaigns that started shortly after October 7 were obviously a lot more consequential, a lot more successful back then. But now, I can easily say fuck them because I'm no longer alone. Neither are you. That's the positive change that you should hold close to your chest. And that's exactly the attitude. That's exactly the steadfastness that you can bring to every conversation, to every step that we take in the right direction. And sometimes it's going to be electing a fighter that will stand alongside you and represent your interests rather than the interests of corporations. For the longest time, foreign policy has been consistently talked about as though it's something that doesn't have any impact on our lives. The only time we think about foreign policy and the endless wars that we engage in is if we have an immediate relative that comes back broken, in a state of disrepair, and the state actually doesn't even offer them the necessary health care, right? Health care that they promised that they would get. Foreign policy is directly related to domestic policy because every single dollar that is spent on a bomb that blows up a school overseas is a dollar that is stolen from you. All of our productive output, all of our tax revenue that is supposed to be spent on your potholes, on your bridges, are spent blowing up bridges overseas. That is a real theft. And we say enough is enough. Now, it is a real honor that I have to present to you the next speaker, Summer Lee, who best represents this fight. She's steadfast in her approach, she's uncompromising, and just like Abdul is withstanding a lot of attacks from AIPAC, she too has been attacked by AIPAC consistently, and yet she's overcome those attacks and has been an incredible representative. Thank you. Give it up for Summer Lee.